Oh shit. Oh, didn't put heading under this, just went live. I forgot to put the head in. But let's do a little bit of resistance band training. So come join me, guys. And we'll do a nice little exercise. Resistance band training. It's good. Healthy. Stretching. Stretching the muscles of the body. Yeah? Stretching. Very powerful. That's why yoga works. Yoga works, one of the reasons, because it's stretching the body. Yeah? When you stretch the muscles of the body, you're, first of all, getting the lymph flowing. Static lymph, you know. No acid wastes are going to stagnate. And also, blood stagnates within the human body when we don't exercise it. We don't stretch the muscles of the body. So when you do shit like resistance band training, or yoga, or just stretching exercises, stretch those muscles, whether they be your arm muscles, your leg muscles, your musculature, your midriff, your chest, your pecs, your bum. All these muscles get stretched. Think of it like a sponge. The blood, if you don't exercise, the blood is stagnating somewhat, and when you do exercise and stretch it, you're allowing fresh, and when it relaxes from a stretch, it's not the stretch itself, it's the stretch and the relaxation after of the muscles that allows fresh blood and fresh oxygen to flow. And ultimately, the medicine is oxygen. So the more oxygen you get to the muscles of the body, the more healthy you're going to be, your muscles and your whole body system. You know, and that's what resistance band training does. So these are really cheap. You guys should all know about resistance bands, yeah? £20 on Amazon. Yeah, I bought £20 a kit, a resistance band kit. It's got the handles. I've got the door one as well, the door stopper, so you can put it up on the door stop and you know, pull it like that. But I don't use the door stopper one. I should. I just use. And I've got 4 different types as well. So depending on your strength, you can do different things, right? So let me demo a quick one. Yeah, Floyd, mate. Hi, Roslyn. Yeah, it's good to have a good stretch, isn't it? It feels amazing. That's why it's a huge reason why yoga works. Yoga's got a lot of things going for it, but one of them is definitely this idea of stretching the muscles of the body. It's very powerful, and you do feel amazing afterwards. Do you know what I notice as well when you stretch? It slows the breath down. So anything you do to slow the breath down is going to make you much more happier. And a great way to slow the breath down, loads of good ways. Everything I preach, but also stretching. That's why yoga works. It slows the breath down. When the breath goes slow, you get high, and your state and elevation goes up. So yeah, let me just do a quick fucking 2 minutes of what I do with my resistance bands. So I'll put it on the floor. Stretch out. By the way, these are really light ones. I've got heavier ones, so I'm doing the light ones, but I'll do it a lot. So. Like me, I can feel the burn. Love the burn. I love it. I love the burn, man. You've got to do it. You don't have to do it, but the way to get the maximum out of this and to feel the best is to get to the point where your muscles break down. Your muscles can't handle it. There's a term for what they use. Muscle breakdown? I can't remember the term exactly. But it's something like you get the muscles to the point where you're just quivering and you can't go any further, and then you've knackered your muscles out, and then you get the glory endorphin rush as well after you've done it. Just crazy. Good, Janie. I love yoga. I'm going to do it after this as well, just before I go to bed, every day. Pretty much every night, unless I'm super busy. It's very powerful. So that's that one for the thing, and I'll do this one as well. Straight up. And the thing with the resistance bands is you can use different bands. So you buy a kit for 20 quid, $25 or whatever on Amazon. You've got different strengths, but also you can use it in different ways. So to make it harder, you can put your feet out a little bit whilst you're standing on them. So instead of putting your feet together, you can put your feet standing apart, like shoulder stand in Qigong, Tai Chi. There's lots of variations of things you can do to make it harder. There's a lot of things that you can look into on YouTube. If you want to get deep into resistance band training, there's like 1,000 different ways. Just like there's 1,000 different yoga poses, there's also 1,000 different resistance band moves you can do. So it's crazy, crazy stuff. I'm pushing my feet out quite fast, so try and make it a bit harder for me. Right, get the picture. There's another one you can do. Grab it and pull it. Really simple. Grab and pull. I should do a harder one. I'm just too lazy right now. So grab from close if you want to make it a little harder. So wide. Just pull it. Give it an old tug. Tug it hard. It's like a Stretch Armstrong. Don't know if you guys remember Stretch Armstrong, the toy. His little toy you could stretch. I stretch this like a Stretch Armstrong. You can't break them either. And if you do break them, they're so cheap anyway, you know. Right, quite close, and stretch. Does knock you out. Stretching my muscles real good. Just my arms and my chest. There's leg ones as well, which I haven't done. I've got so much to get into in terms of health. All these yoga moves I've got to learn, all this resistance band shit. Quite a good one actually. You do it one side. Put your feet down and just work one side and stretch across and then swap over. So you can't see the ground obviously, so you might not understand what I'm doing, but it's just working one side instead of symmetrically. Make it harder. Swap. Yeah, that's it. Work the muscles of the body, right? Do some resistance band. It really does work the chest muscles. It's great to do. The only time I don't recommend doing this stuff is when you're deep into a fast. So you're like 5-6 days into a water fast, a couple of days into a dry fast. At that point, there's no point doing any exercise because your body's in recovery mode. But I don't think most of you guys are at that stage right now. But if you are, don't do exercise. If you aren't, and I'm on 1 meal a day, and I just got plenty energy to do loads of exercise and burn off that 1 meal I've had in a day, and it feels amazing to slow the breath down, right? Stretch those muscles, you know. And do you know what they say as well about the muscles? They say that you live longer the healthier your muscles are. So a great way to, you're worried about longevity, not worried about longevity, you want to maximize your health and live long as possible, then look after the muscles of the body, right? And great ways is yoga, stretching specifically, yoga and resistance band training. You know, why do I need to go to a gym and lift some weights? I can do this stuff. This works way better than weights. This is, to me, it's a feedback system. A weight is static, but this is feedback, and it's pressure. The more I push on this, the more resistance it gives you. Yeah, you can find heavier resistance bands, and it's gonna give you that resistance that a weight doesn't give you. A weight is static. This is dynamic. This is dynamic medicine. This is medicine that's going to stretch your muscles, but it's to the point where you can't go any further. I just love it. There's many benefits. Look into YouTube on the difference. There's a guy talks about it, that he thinks resistance bands are way more powerful than weights, and I agree. I don't believe in going to gyms at this point in my life. I'm fucking healthy. I do yoga at home. I do resistance banding, and these are all you need. This is the medicine. It's fun as well. You know how fun it is to do this. You can do it anywhere whilst watching TV in your house. I've taken this camping. I've done it outside. You know, it's just a little thing, man. Look at that. You can take it anywhere. You can carry resistance bands anywhere. It's not like weights. You have to like, shit, you're carrying weights around. I don't think so. You know it's awesome. And it's cheap as well. People have got no excuse not to do some kind of exercise. You know, it's fun. It's fun to me. It really is. Right. Nice to have you, Augustine. And yeah, I don't recommend very long fasting. I've made that mistake during my 7.5 day long fast recently. I did some exercise on day 5 and 6, and I felt really shit. Hard dry fast as well. I do not recommend you doing exercise. Although you guys can probably learn from your own mistakes, I guess. That's how I learned from my own mistakes, so yeah, I know not to do it. So yeah, get into resistance band training. Go on Amazon and type in resistance bands if you haven't got it already, and buy them. Buy the kit with the different ones, yeah, the 4 different And the handles come with them, and the doorstop comes with it, and it's in a nice bag as well. So buy the resistance bands and do it daily, and it feels really good. And it supplements yoga. It could be used instead of yoga. It's nice to get stretching in every day. It's a great focus medicine. You know, I don't really care what exercise you do, but I think stretching the muscles of the body, be that resistance bands, yoga, or stretching exercises, that needs to be part of your daily medicine for exercise. That's what I believe. You know, if I'm not doing this, I'm doing yoga, and it feels awesome. I love it, and take it everywhere. Alright, so thanks for watching. Peace, and buy some resistance bands. Take it easy.